Will you ever give them closure? They feel like you're withholding closure on purpose. Like it's the only thing they want. They wanted some kind of clean separation. Like if you're not coming back, they want to know that. They feel like there's too much left unsaid and that you did it on purpose. You know who it's about if it's for you. It's also the energy of, hold on, not what you think. Okay, a mask coming off. I was going to say, it's the energy of like, if you go through some kind of breakup, or like let's say you had a roommate or something and you part ways, one of you is saying, hey, you kept my stuff, the other one is saying the same thing. It's like people pointing fingers at each other. Like there's baggage that needs to be dealt with. In some cases, maybe it disappeared another way, because when there's moving, things tend to go missing. Movers and helpful friends and neighbors, sometimes they'll walk off with stuff. Let's speak that it never happens to any of us again, but it's just that kind of energy. It doesn't have to be that exactly. But it's like there's just unfinished business. Some of it might be financial. Big loss. Like someone feels like they took a big loss here. Like lost a bet or something. They really feel like they bet a lot on the relationship or the situation or something, and they lost more than you realize. That's why they want closure. They want you to know that something wasn't their fault, that they didn't do anything. They think they're being falsely accused. That's why the closure is so important, because they risked a lot. High risk, high return. Unfortunately, you might lose it all. That's what they think, though. They thought it was high return, and it wasn't. They feel like they've lost something, not what you think. This goes back to what I said about sometimes people helping you move, or paid movers will take things. Whatever happened here, even if it wasn't like a moving situation literally, even if that's just an example, there was some kind of third-party interference. They think assumptions were made, and that's why you're punishing them. They feel punished because you have withheld information. Haven't told them what they wanted to know. They feel like it's deliberate because there's something you don't want to take care of. I'm not saying they're right. Okay. You need to move on. It's interesting, I was talking about moving, and then this card with a moving truck comes out. Whatever went missing, figuratively, you're willing to let it go, is what I get. Like, it's not even a big deal to you, but they feel like this was a massive loss to them. A substantial loss. And they just feel like there's something you won't do for them. They are accusing you, like, that's what people do. They'll accuse you of stuff they're actually doing. They don't realize it, though. They're projecting. They think you're being selfish or playing a victim, and no, they're the ones doing that. Saying they didn't get closure, that's playing a victim, you know. They're whining about that. Or you stole something, really. I don't think anyone really stole anything, or at least not between the two of you. Like I said, there was some kind of third-party interference. Rose-colored glasses. This is why they make so many assumptions. They're looking at you through rose-colored glasses, like everything looks rosy. Everything just looks great in your life, and they feel like they're missing out. They feel like you have deliberately closed them out of a chapter of your life that they should have been involved with. Like they helped you with something. Or you helped them, but that's what I mean. They feel like there was a lot of equity, okay? Like some kind of investment here, and if it wasn't financial, it was time equity. Sweat equity. Something was built. And now they can't believe that you would just move on and like not invite them. It's this kind of energy where, let's say someone paid your way through college, but then you don't invite that person to graduation when you graduate or something, or that you just completely ghost that person. That's what they think's going on here. It's like big changes. Okay, that's what I mean about the chapter in someone's life. It's either theirs or yours. There are big changes that people want to share. They feel like should be shared. They feel like you should have more to share with them. This person's very emotional, or they're calling you emotional, but that's what I mean. They project. If they're emotional, they're going to call everybody else emotional. Looking for flaws, like really looking for flaws, things they can use against other people. It's just what they do. It's because they're very hurt, playing the victim, like I said. They don't know. I mean, this thing about closure, it's really, it could just be a conversation they want to have. They just want to have one last conversation with you. Hey, did you steal my stuff? Again, figuratively, it could be an example. But they just want to talk to you and say, hey, did you do that? Hey, let's talk about this. They think you're being unfair and that you believe what you want to believe, but that's what they're doing. Wow, it's exactly what they're doing. They've made so many assumptions, and this is on their mind, not yours, unless it has been. I am getting that there is something unresolved here, so if you keep seeing things about it, or getting readings about it, or thinking about it, even outside of this reading, then there's some kind of reason. It doesn't mean you have to talk to the person, it just means it's something to deal with. Shadow work, something to journal about, think about, meditate about. Ask what the spiritual lesson is. Let me see if I can get something about that. What is the spiritual lesson in this for you? Because there's got to be something. Got to be something. Go easy on yourself. Wow. Time for a change. Big change also came out. Ooh. I just got that somebody feels selfish for making a change. And it's connected to this situation somehow. There's some kind of opportunity or some kind of guidance, like something about this is a guidepost, okay? Something about this in your intuition. This person might have made you nervous. It might still make you nervous. You saw a dark side of this person. There's a lot they don't know, and if it was a situation where you just had to go and didn't say anything, you did what you had to do. But there's some lesson in this. Okay, I'm going to the Dead Inside Oracle deck. It was a really good deck. Anxiety or just too much coffee, restlessness, caffeine crash, paranoia. Didn't I say that this person made you anxious? This says anxiety. What's up with that? Analyze why. Okay? Analyze why. Like there's just some kind of shadow work, some kind of trigger that needs to be worked out here. And a lot of times just getting to the root of it just makes the trigger go away, honestly. Just shed light on it. Just knowing where it comes from, it just changes things. But some of them borrowed money, didn't they? And never paid it back. Or tried to get you to buy something. Acted like your money was their money type of thing. Or they just really took advantage. Took advantage very unapologetically. Entitled. Felt drawn to you because you always give in. Ugh, sorry. Dirty offer. Romantic love affair. Passion over loyalty. Okay. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. But the dirty offer could be some kind of romantic love affair, like, or it could lead to one. They want it to lead to one, or they're hoping it'll be a distraction. Like love bombing, passion over loyalty. Hoping you'll overlook things because of passion or because of reminiscing about the past, but it's more like an energy of somebody who wants to love bomb because they think you can do something for them. Your intuition has already told you. It's nothing to be paranoid about. Like I said, it could make you anxious. If that's the case, then work through it and move on. Ask yourself why it makes you anxious to be around them. That could be your answer. If it doesn't give you peace, it's not for you. Measure everything to peace before you make a decision, like about a person, whatever. Even friendships. Look, the veil is thin, a lot of things going on. It's important that you just pay attention to who you're with. You don't have to people please. You don't have to allow all energies around you unless you want to. But learn how to protect your energy and ground your energy, and learn what your energy is, learn what peace feels like for you. Because a lot of stuff moving around out here that could distract you easily, and that's all some of it is a distraction. Like getting you to visualize certain things. So think for yourself. What you focus on grows. Like if there's something you don't agree with, like that's the whole thing about arguing about politics. Look, somebody needs to hear this. And it goes back to this reading somehow, but I just got this, like arguing about politics. Anything angry, like anytime you respond to rage bait, you let them enrage you, which most of the time they're trying to do. It really hijacks you. Like you spend so much time on it. That's why that stuff does so well. It's because people are taking all this time leaving comments. So the algorithms love it. They love it. Especially TikTok, but it's really all of them. Like you're there writing a comment, and while you're there, the video is still playing. You're still on that video. That counts. That counts as watch time. So it really pushes it out there. The angrier people are, the more comments they leave. I was going somewhere else with that. I don't know where I was going with that, but somebody needs to know it's okay to protect your energy so you're not affected by all this out here. Go within. Guard your heart, your mind. I don't mean like be afraid of people or anything like that. I just mean don't let anyone pressure you into anything you don't feel comfortable with. Don't let anyone just take your time. Like even this could be someone you were just like, I can't give this person any more time. Because they don't realize how much of your time they take. I'm just getting a really toxic vibe from the whole thing. Don't let them pressure you into anything. This new earth we're always talking about, ascension, all that stuff. It's really just a minute-by-minute decision to focus on things that are above, things that are good. That's why it seems like some people are living completely different lives than other people. It seems like they're unaffected by things when everybody else is affected. What you focus on grows. And there are studies that say when particles aren't observed, they don't do anything. When you're not around, all that stuff around you doesn't exist. I know, it seems like it should, huh? I know it's a lot to take in, especially given the fact that, like, let's say you leave your house, does it not exist anymore? What if you have a camera on it? Well, then you really haven't left it. Your consciousness is still there. Lately, it's been so hard for me to focus on these readings because there's so many other things I really want to do messages about, but I can't on this channel. I have another one I'm going to be doing more with soon. So It Is a different channel I have. But I've just been so busy. Your intuition is strong. Use your intuition now more than ever. Like I said, this whole thing with this person who wants closure. Be guided by peace. What gives you peace? If they're trying to pressure you into something that's not peaceful. Because they shouldn't have to pressure you. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to give them any attention you don't want to. You are the one who got away. Oh, and they think about that. Yeah, this person's really hurting. And it could be a past situation, okay? If you don't know who it is, it's okay. It's not for you. But I just got reminiscing, like someone really reminiscing and going back through their contacts, going through emails, old texts, old screenshots. They're going back through everything. Something about this closure they want. And they try to move on from it. It's not like they're constantly obsessed with it. It's just these pockets of time where it hits them, it really hits them. They might go a while without thinking about it. And then something reminds them and it's back. They wish they could just be open with you. Last card. If you want, you can leave them a comment below. You never know, they might see it, or it just, the energy goes out to the universe. If you want to talk to them, if you have something you want to say to them, but if you want, you can just leave that comment and just move on. That's it. That could be the journaling. That could be the shadow work. You are good at many things. Yeah, earlier I got big changes and another one about like time for a change. Like there's some kind of change you've been putting off or didn't accept, like out of guilt, and it somehow related to this situation. It might not be directly, but more like a cousin to this situation or something. But things are lining up for you, and it's okay to accept those things because you're good at many things. Let yourself be in reception mode, like you're just receiving good things from the universe, and you repel the bad things that aren't for you. In with the good, out with the bad. If you're sitting around in a bad mood, feeling sorry for yourself, bad things will be happening to you out here. I learned this the hard way. I know it's something a lot of people don't believe, because you think everything out here is just fixed. It is what it is. There's no rhyme or reason. But I learned the hard way several years ago that as a man thinketh, so is he, okay? My thoughts were driving things. I didn't used to believe that. May you learn it gently, gently. Be in control of your thoughts. No one controls you. No one owns you. You make your own decisions. You are not manipulated by outside forces. You are guided from within. You are good at many things. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.